Movies I thought were weird. If I could list 5 movies I thought were weird. Sausage Party, that one cat movie. I never watched it, but just from the trailers, I don't know what I was watching. Hoodwinked, Cat in the Hat, golden movie, but still crazy. And The Mask. Those last 2 were golden movies, don't get me wrong. But when I was little, I thought I was kind of scared. But in this video, we gonna see what this guy movies he thought were weird. Let's check it out.
You know, movies are something that I've come to love as I've gotten older. I wasn't one to sit down and watch many of them when I was younger, but nowadays I like to consider myself a moviegoer, a connoisseur. However, as you guys may know, for every few good movies, there's always the weird one. That movie that either leaves you so uncomfortable or so confused or so I don't know what to feel. So today I'll be going over some.
Oh my God, Midsommar. Shout out to Florence Pugh first and foremost. This is probably the first movie I seen her in, and now she's doing big things with the Thunderbolts and everything. Great movies. But this movie right here, no. I gotta change the list up. The guy that made Midsommar also made the movie Hereditary. He made this one movie. I don't know what it was called, but just know there was a giant penis monster. That by far was the weirdest movie. Same dude that made this movie, Midsommar and Hereditary. Yes,
I thought weird. And even some of y'all thought were super weird. Like one weird movie that immediately comes to mind is Zootopia. Now this one may be a
Zootopia was not weird.
Popular film. It's a
Zootopia's fire.
Society of animal people. You know, bunnies, giraffes, donkeys. Almost every animal you could think of, it was there. You can see why it's so popular.
And Zootopia 2 is coming out very soon. The trailer dropped. I didn't watch it yet, but
it's an enjoyable movie with the usual twist villain.
It's
and
cool.
A really powerful message about the prejudice minorities could face. You know,
what's weird about it?
But I can't help but think Mickey knew what this would create. He knew where the money was. He knew who the target demographic was.
Furries. Nah, he got a point. I'm surprised you didn't say Human Centipede. Oh my goodness, actually, bro, you're so right. J Boogie, you're so right. Those movies I've seen, but they were so weird that I left after I watched it. They just erased from my memory. I had to wash my hard drive. I dumped my hard drive in water and did not soak it. I dumped my hard drive in water and didn't soak it in rice water. Forgot how weird that movie was. And isn't there like 4 of them? Jeez, I don't know. There's some producers need to just give it up. Just stop making movies.
13 at the time this movie released, and I already knew this thing was gonna do postmortem numbers in the furry community. Yeah, that's right. My problem with this movie is not the movie itself. It's the community it created. Y'all know I don't like judging people.
It didn't create furries, but it definitely
but the Zootopia fandom is
definitely added to them.
Weird. Like, come on, bro. What is this? Or this? Or this? Like, what the
You not going? My fault.
Y'all can call me a crazy conspiracy theorist, but I know they played into it on purpose. Like, they literally have this one scene in the movie where our main characters go to like this yoga place, and every animal there has no clothes on. Like, they're meant to be naked. I get it's supposed to be funny, haha. But pause. Elephant poom poom all up in your face.
Elephant pussy. Elephant ussy is crazy. See, I know the furries were having a field day when this came out. And see, the problem with furries, see, no, we might have to ban furries, let's be honest. Because not only do you dress up as animals, the reason you dress up as these animals is because you get turned on by animals. That's bestiality, my nigga. You're weird. Get them out of here. Can we start a petition? If you a furry in my chat, I'm not sorry. You need to seek help. BetterHelp. This is why BetterHelp is not sponsoring this video. But if they did, I would definitely put that sponsor segment right here, right now. Lola Bunny, she kind of bad. Do you rather goon or Lola Bunny? Gooning's bad in general, but still, if that's your first category to go on to on the hub, you gotta rethink your life choices.
Your face, like talking about some yoga. What kind of sick cover-up is this? This is a Diddy party for animals. Then, if you also notice, out of all the animals I mentioned earlier, the bunnies, the giraffe, the donkeys, all those, they're missing one very, very popular animal. That's
what is that?
Right, monkeys. There's no form of monkeys.
What you mean by that? Monkeys. 100 niggas or 1 gorilla. Who you choosing?
In Zootopia at all. No apes, no chimps, no baboons, nothing. The creator says because they want to stay as far away from humans as possible and primates are too close to humans, blah, blah, blah. That's obviously a lie. Bad excuse. I ain't even come from a monkey. My mom is clearly human, okay? The reason they actually excluded them is because no furries dress up as monkeys. They're still pandering. When you think of furry, monkey doesn't come to mind. That would have been bad marketing. Furries don't look at Curious Georges or King Kongs. They look for nine-tailed foxes and
no, he's spitting
for some reason. Ugh. That's the only reason they wouldn't.
Mewtwo, let's be honest, Mewtwo kind of bad. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Mewtwo got elite builds. Let's be honest. That's not crazy to say. Hopefully the YouTube video not like, hey, people on YouTube, we be live on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Time pull up and watch a live or something.
Wouldn't include monkeys. Either that or they foresaw this whole pot situation we got going on in the world right now. That would low-key be a good reason too. Another movie I found weird was Hoodwinked. You see, this one also has a large animal
come
cast,
on!
but
I just
it doesn't
said
have
that.
a weird fan base like Zootopia. And it's low-key peak. Like, the movie is genuinely enjoyable. It's
a good movie. I had it on DVD.
Dream. It's more of a what is even going on kind of weird.
You got Hoodwinked
on the Little Red Riding Hood story, but instead of it being the classic, oh, Granny got turned into a wolf again, it's a whodunit movie. A mystery movie where we go through the perspectives of the entire cast.
This was a good movie. Bad animation, but
a lumberjack and a squirrel.
Fun to watch
find out
as a
who's going
kid.
around stealing recipes and goodies from around the woods. Now,
okay. If you guys don't know my main channel, I watch movies and TV shows and stuff. Let me know if we should watch Hoodwinked 1 and 2 as a video series, and let me know if you want. Who I ain't gonna lie, we might have to get Biscuit on there, right? We might have to get Little Bro on there. Yo, Hoodwinked was a classic. Let me know if you want to see that. Let me know. We can definitely run that up.
These characters are all over the place. Little Red now knows karate like she's a part of Cobra Kai or something. The grandma being a helpless grandma is like this action movie adrenaline junkie. The big bad wolf isn't bad at all and is voiced by the guy from Emperor's New Groove.
He was a chill dude.
Isn't a lumberjack. He's an aspiring actor. And the squirrel, this dude is clearly off that snow. These characters are ridiculous. They even got that one goat that went viral on TikTok.
No, this movie was before its time.
Was this movie's animation, because it's like really bad. Like sometimes it's hilariously bad, but other times it was just scary. This movie also reminded me of how
you gonna watch the rest of Invincible. Yeah, I'm gonna get to it for sure.
How silly the original Red Riding Hood story is, because if you can mistake your grandma for an 180-pound wolf, then that says something about your granny. I'm sorry. Take her to a Brazilian wax.
You got chopped grannies.
Gross. But those are the more silly animated movies. That's not the ones that are hard to watch. Like a movie like The Human Centipede.
Yo, chat, you said it. Chat, who said it in chat? Come on, bro. I remember watching this on some random ass website. This was before Discord. Usually we would watch stuff on Skype. No, we couldn't watch anything on Skype. There was this website called Rabbit, and pretty much it was like an online browser. Yeah, it was an online browser, so everyone would join, and then you can share the screen and people can control the website. So we would use that and watch movies. Oh my gosh, I just got flashbacks. Am I old? Before Discord? That sounds insane. Human Centipede and the Babadook. Babadook was so trash. Maybe people said that was a good movie, but maybe I wasn't paying attention enough. But like, I was here to get scared, and that movie was more like a philosophical. I was not here for that. I was trying to get scared, not scary at all. Law finna leave this on my TV and pass out on the guys. Appreciate you, bro. Human Centipede. I'm telling you, some of the most nastiest I've ever seen in my life. And if you guys want me to watch it on our channel, let me know. Let's do something. That's gonna be a whole lot of blurring. I don't even know how I want to put that on the channel, because you would never make it through a Serbian film. Don't test me. I used to be watching live leak videos for the fun of it. I could watch a snuff film or two. I'm lying. I don't want to watch that. I don't.
And why this one was so disturbing, I mean, the title pretty much tells you a crazy scientist wanted to make a human centipede for some reason, so he made a human centipede for some reason. If you want to know more about how it works, just watch that South Park episode. I'm not even gonna recommend it.
Nah.
Another one of those hard to watch ones is Midsommar.
Talk to me.
And I'm saying it now. If
Midsommar
you're a kid,
was good,
please avoid this movie.
but bad.
If you're an adult, definitely avoid this movie. Unless you go through some form of mind strengthening training, just don't watch it. This movie is the definition of uncomfortable. It touches upon and shows a bunch of stuff that could get this video the age restriction of death. So YouTube, please chill. This movie's about this girl named Danny and her boyfriend, who are not in the happiest of relationships, I'll say. They're a little toxic, and the boyfriend might not love her anymore. And after Danny
not at all.
That he see her origin story, like it was bad. Her boyfriend and some friends go up to Sweden for
spoil. I don't want to spoil the movie. This movie is tame, please. So we're gonna act like the beginning scene is not crazy, and then that cliff scene isn't crazy. You gonna act like that's tame? Come on, be honest with yourself. Let's be honest. That was nasty. You was definitely watching a movie like this. Come on,
For this super rare,
I've seen worse. It doesn't mean it's not bad.
Festival. And when they get there, that's when stuff gets weird. The people in this village are pretty much a cult with these weird practices like
Scientology,
elders making some strong Bloody Marys, I'll say, taking hallucinogens, and debatably, the worst one, human sacrifices. Surprise! This cult is a murderous one. And these dudes do not play. They killed one dude for trying to take a picture of their sacred text, which is that's
Chubby. That's Cheaty. That's Cheaty from The Good Place. Yo, I love rewatching stuff later because I'm like, I'm seeing different actors I didn't see before.
So understandable, but kill him? Then they murked the couple that came with them for just trying to leave. They drowned the girlfriend and performed the blood eagle on the boyfriend. I don't know if y'all know what the blood eagle is, but it's bad. Then they killed one dude for peeing on a tree. Like, come on, bruh. He's giving back to nature. These cult people are evil.
My guy Adam Warlock.
Like, what's going on, PewDiePie? I thought Swedish people were chill. And that wasn't even the worst of it yet. The worst of it was the ending of the movie. So after all their friends got brutally packed up, all that's left is Danny and her boyfriend, who are both mentally shattered at this point. If it's not from all them drugs, it's from those strong drinks. And after Danny witnesses what looks like her boyfriend cheated on her, and I said,
no, it was
because I assure you that is not what was happening at all. The village
it definitely was.
Midsommar festival. She gets a choice to sacrifice her now paralyzed cheater boyfriend, and yes, they did paralyze him, or a random sweet old innocent villager. And obviously, she chooses the boyfriend. This scene is just so messed up because it's like, okay, he's not the best person, but if you know the context of what Danny saw happen in that room, this is just a huge misunderstanding. The dude did not cheat on her. It was more like he was being forced to cheat, if you get what I'm saying. Then after Danny's decision, they burn all the...
Maybe I'm misremembering what happened in the movie. I don't think he was forced. I mean, he did drink that special potion, so that definitely could have played it. No, they drugged him. Not gonna lie, they drugged him. No, they already beat him. Bill Cosby beat him. Can't lie. Bro, I don't care how drunk I get. I can keep my penis in my pants.
All the sacrifices in this like triangle building. All the Swedish people start screaming and dancing, and Danny smiles, finally feeling content. Content in quotations, because she pretty much lost her mind. When you finish this movie, it's just like, what did I just watch? Then you realize this movie was made by the same dude who made Hereditary and The Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Oh, I forgot he made this too, bro. I'm telling you, this dude. I'm gonna find the title. I watched Hereditary first, so that was a good start of this dude's accolades. I'm like, okay, he knows what he do. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to make a scary movie. Hereditary is probably still one of my favorite scary movies. But then I go in to watch Midsommar and think I'm about to watch a scary movie. It's not scary, it's just disturbing. And then he comes out of nowhere and makes this movie, Ari Aster. I remember we watched this on stream like a couple years back. BU is Afraid. This fever dream of a movie. I'm telling you, the weirdest thing I've seen in a long time. Almost 3 hours, by the way. I don't know what type of crack, what type of lines he was doing, but when he was making this script, whole movie felt like I was doing shrooms. Facts.
That film, now that what did I just watch? Then you realize this movie was made by the same dude who made Hereditary and The Strange Thing About the Johnsons. And if you've never seen that film, now that's a weird film.
This dude has problems.
Midsommar scarred me. There is one movie that scarred me even worse.
One movie that I
watched around the same time as Zootopia, and it's another animated movie.
What is it? Sausage Party. Sausage Party.
I'm sure some of y'all remember this one, and if you don't, good. Don't remember. It's about these sentient food and grocery store items who see us humans as gods. Stop it, bro. Even Celtics fans go grocery shopping from time to time, and those are the least godly foods on earth. And after a group of them find out what humans really be doing with our food, they start trying to warn the other items. And this movie's like the dark Toy Story for foods, because we really see how messed up stuff looks from their perspective. Like, they had this whole scene that looked like Omaha Beach on D-Day with grapes, Oreos, PB&J, all getting brutally murked. And it looks super intense and super scary and super sad, when in reality, it was just a cleanup on aisle 5. But this movie really did have me feeling bad for my food.
I wasn't supposed to be watching Sausage Party, of course, because this movie came out when I was still in like middle school. You know what I did to watch this movie? Late night, 12 o'clock p.m. No, 12 o'clock a.m. I snuck a Netflix on my 3DS and watched horrible quality, but I had a great time.
Ooh, like, if I had known my salami and plantains were really going through it like that, then I wouldn't have... No, that's a lie. I'm still eating them. But weirdest of all, this movie had me worried that my salami and plantains...
No, the ending of this movie was insane.
Yes, that's the weirdest part of this movie. It's not what us humans do to our food or the literal evil douche running around. It's all the freaky tension throughout this movie. Like, these food items were itching to get one in. And don't get me wrong, it's funny. but that is a scary concept if you ask me. I would hate to have finished doing groceries and the second I walk out my kitchen, these dudes start trying to get their freak on. Like, just hearing the weekend come from your fridge, you don't know what's going on. And the movie wasn't subtle about it either. I mean, the title, bruh. Read the title. We literally follow a wiener and a curvy hot dog bun, and their goal is to get up inside each other. I'm not pausing that. That's actually their goal. And all this tension builds up and gets released. You see, I'll pause that one. Pause on that. At the very end of the movie, where we got the freakiest, most adult, most out-of-pocket food scene in any movie ever. I literally can't show this, so I'm gonna throw up a huge censored bagel or something and break down what happens. But be warned, it's graphic.
It's
so
nasty.
First, the wiener and the bun start all over the top shelf in front of everyone. And then, out of nowhere, the taco comes in with her leg.
Turns into a
So the other foods are like, damn, I want to be left out. So
I'm trying to get in there.
At an obtuse angle, and then they.
Bow, 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 bow.
Comes in
Booty meat, bow, 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 bow.
And then he.
Yeah, we're not stopping.
It was crazy. I mean, even the juice was all over the place. And in the end, they all just on the at the same time. So it was pretty much a Diddy party for foods. That was pretty much all the movies I wanted to go over today. There's a lot more that I thought were weird, like the bee movie. As my boy Ken said, why are you leaving your boyfriend for a bee? I don't know.
Bad goons.
Comment down below any more movies you guys want me to go over, and maybe a part 2, maybe. And moral of the story.
We be watching movies on my main channel, so comment down below what weird movies you like or don't like, and let me know if you want to watch it on my main channel, TheKidLaw. We be live on Twitch. Come and check me out. Doses.